What's up, family? Yo, it's been a minute since I posted one of these videos, but today we'll be looking at more spiritual and enlightening TikToks.
If you practice gratitude a little bit, your life changes a little bit. But if you practice gratitude a lot, your life changes a lot. Also, you don't have to be grateful for large things all the time. Small things work well, like my fingers, my hand, my teeth. Yeah, some are crooked, but my teeth. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for my home, my wife, my kids, my opportunities, where I came from, where I am now. Gratitude. Walking from the kitchen to my bedroom, I practice gratitude. Thank you for my feet. Thank you for the bones in my feet. Thank you for the tendons and the ligaments in my leg and my joints. Thank you. If you want life to be good, it's so simple. Just switch your focus to the things that you love and watch how you attract more things that you love.
You know, there's a reason why people that have gone through an awakening, they spend a great deal of time by themselves. Not because we think we're better than the next person, because during your awakening, you realize that you are no longer in competition with anyone. You don't need validation from anyone. The things that move most people, they don't move us anymore. You know, like money does not move me. Materialistic things, it does not move me. You know what moves me is knowledge. Learning something that I felt in my heart was always there, but no one on this earth ever told me. Seeking knowledge, that's what moves me. So it's kind of hard for us to have dialogue with people that will never have an awakening, and they're just stuck and they're used to being told how to think. It's hard for me to talk to those type of people. It's frustrating. So you find yourself by yourself. See, at this point in my journey, it's one thing that I will not let anyone do, and that's insult my intelligence. I know who I am. I read a lot, I meditate a lot, I pray a lot, I have great discernment. So when I have grown people get into the comment section and ask me, what is a dictatorship? Blocked. I'm just gonna block you. Or what rights do you think you deserve that you do not have? Blocked. See, I have no problem blocking someone that I do not know, and honestly, I will sleep very, very well at night. I have mastered the art of blocking people on TikTok. I see you people as trolls, and you're not trying to learn anything. You're just trying to start something. And I have graduated that class already. See, you don't have to have a spiritual awakening to understand that there's something really, really big about to happen in this world. Not just the United States, in this world. And sadly, a lot of people will be lost because mentally their mind is somewhere else. You're chasing something that doesn't even exist, nor does it even matter. See, my job right now is for AJ. It's to keep searching for truth. I cannot wake you up. Not at the age we are now. That's something that only you can do. Nor am I trying to wake you up. I have no organization for you to join. I'm not trying to get you to take part of no religion or anything else. No. Spiritual freedom. Understanding that what I'm learning now is something that was deep, deep inside of me, and it took me to hit something in my life, which I believe was my mother's death, that activated who I am today. See, what I talk and how I talk now, it's not how I talked years ago. It's something actually I ran from. But now it feels right. It feels right. And it feels even better when I can have dialogue with someone that completely understands what I'm saying. So if I could give you any advice, like some serious, solid advice right now, it would be to learn who you are. Start seeking knowledge. Especially ancient knowledge, things that were hidden from us that sound so diabolical. Oh, this just can't be true. Because honestly, those are things that we should know.
And they be true most of the time.
I'm starting to learn that us as people, we are divine human beings, and we're capable of so much more than what they told us. And they want us to stay asleep. Because there's one thing about humanity, it has this way of repeating itself. because we never truly learn who we are. A lot of things that you care about so much right now, very, very soon, it will not matter.
Very true. Very true.
I'm just wondering, you know, when you walk into the mall or you're in the store and you just pass by people that are Christians, you know they're Christians, and they're so grumpy looking. What's wrong with those people? I have a hard time understanding that. I got the Holy Ghost when I was 18. Now, before then, I was probably a grumpy looking person. I don't know, because I don't remember. But I was a very unhappy person. I had no joy in life. I didn't have a good childhood, so therefore, I was probably a grumpy looking person. But I wasn't a Christian either. I don't know. I just believe that we should show forth the beautiful life with God that we have. We should be the happiest people on earth. I don't care what you're going through. I do care. Don't get me wrong. But whatever you're going through, if you pray and you leave it with the Lord and you let Him handle it, then in your heart, not your heart, in your soul, you know it's going to be all right. So the joy of the Lord no man can take from you.
Mm-hmm.
The scripture doesn't say you're going to be happy all the time, but you're going to have that deep down joy. And that joy should be manifest in your life daily. Whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're going through, you may be in a severe battle. I've been in plenty. But God help us when we go out in the public and in the home in front of our children, our families, that we show forth the love of God, that they see the joy of the Lord. Let it be shining from you, folks. How do you win people if you look grumpy all the time? If you look unhappy all the time? If you look like you got the weight of the world on your shoulders? Come on, we got to step it up, folks. We got a whole big old world of lost folks out there wandering around searching. And they're looking for joy. And they're looking for a God that gives peace. A God that doesn't make you look grumpy all the time. So y'all go and have a great evening. Love y'all.
God is the greatest. Because what I was told today, you know, by my uncle who's a bishop, he said, you know what? Like, it doesn't, like your bad mistakes or your bad decisions or whatever it is that makes you human, God ain't gonna give up on His purpose for you. Whatever God has for you, He gonna see to it that happens, because that's for Him. And whatever lessons that you have to incur because you've made bad decisions, that's on you. But whatever He has for you, no man, no situation, and not even the ill-informed or ill-instinct decisions that you make can get in the way of that. Because whatever fate has for you, fate has for you. Whatever God got for you, no man can get in the way of.
Dropping gems.
Ever catch yourself talking out loud and then feel crazy for it? They told you that talking to yourself was weird, that it meant you were unstable. But the truth? Talking to yourself is one of the highest forms of mental clarity, because when you speak out loud, you override the noise, you take control of the loop in your head, you interrupt the fear with presence. Self-talk isn't just about motivation, it's how you reprogram your subconscious, it's how you collapse anxiety, it's how you organize chaotic thoughts into calm solutions. Athletes do it, millionaires do it, spiritual masters do it. When you talk to yourself, you activate your inner witness, the version of you who isn't reactive, the one who steps back and observes, then leads. This is how you become the director of your life, not the overwhelmed actor, not the background noise. So the next time you talk to yourself, say it like a commander, like a timeline shifter, like someone who's writing their next chapter. one word at a time, because you are, and your voice is a spell your future self is waiting to hear.
If you
Y'all talk to yourselves? I do it, not really out loud. I mean, I guess I'm talking to myself right now, if you really think about it, because, I mean, it's nobody else in the room, just me and me, which is going to be you.
are truly in the frequency of overflow, then you give, because it's so much. Do you understand what I'm saying? If your cup runneth over, you got enough for another cup, because you didn't pour so much into yourself that it's running over. So if you feel like you're here to help people, or you got a calling to shift the realm and help Earth evolve, then that's how you do it. From your overflow, from your abundance that's already within yourself. It doesn't have to be you giving money, but share the vessel. What are you naturally gifted at? What are you naturally talented in? What are you naturally excel in? If you happen to be a super money manifester, then yes, share some money. You manifest it like it's nothing. But if you're a child of God and you're being of service of this realm, you can use your energies to spread joy. You can use your energies to share. And that will help people activate the abundance within themselves. So it's just whatever you naturally gifted and talented in, you can help pull that out of other people. So for example, I'm good at creativity. I'm an extreme creative person. I'm a master at self-expression. This is what I do. So I help other people do the same thing. I help people bring their talents and their gifts out. And eventually they get paid for those talents and gifts. But that's my way of sharing this energy from this vessel, because this what this one do. What do your vessel do? You may heal people's emotions. Help people do that. You know what I'm saying? You may heal through herbs. You may heal the body like Yaki. Help people do that as he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So, and it may be in any kind of service. That don't mean you can't charge for your shit, but it just mean help the realm in this way of the energies that's flowing through your vessel. So share, give, and give freely. Everything don't have to be about the money. You can still give stuff for free, but yes, you should also get compensated for your energy at times. It should be a balance, right? So you should be giving stuff for free, and you should also be getting paid. You should be able to receive as well. But giving is receiving. There's no separation. Once you give, you receive automatically at the same time. The universe will take that in. The universe will understand what you just did, and you will be operating fully in your dharma and in your purpose. So give more, but also have balance within yourself.
The balance of give and take.
When the Most High leading and you following, ain't nothing gonna stop you. We coming through like a stampede. You better get out our way. Because when the Most High for you, who can be against you? And at this point in my life, anybody that's trying to derail my mission, playing any fake roles, anything that's trying to throw little roadblocks, anything, or got an issue with my growth, I'm going straight through you. Ain't no looking back. You gotta level up and get left behind. It's simple. I'm on God's time, not demon time. Lock in.
Here's the secret. 3 meals a day isn't nature, it's marketing. Our ancestors ate intermittently, guided by daylight, seasons, and true hunger. Constant feeding is a modern construct that keeps you distracted, sluggish, and dependent. When you break the 3 meals myth, you reclaim sovereignty over your biology and your time. You stop obeying the clock and start listening to your body's actual signals. This is how you discover more mental clarity, more spiritual sensitivity, and often even better physical performance on less food. Start small. Experiment with 1 or 2 intentional meals per day. Track your focus, your energy, your creativity. Notice how much time and mental bandwidth you free up. Pair it with fasting practice and watch your intuitive channel open wide. Want the full breakdown? I go deep on how to reclaim your natural rhythm in my YouTube video. Links in the bio. Watch it now and break the programming.
Now, for real, 3 meals a day, though, when you think about it, it is kind of strange, right? Oh, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then, oh, breakfast is the most important meal. Oh, make sure you have those snacks in between. You got to do it this way or else it's not going to work. But personally, I have found that intermittent fasting is probably is the best way to go, because you feel really good when you don't eat so much. And, still got my gains, still be in the gym, so hey.
Salt. Yeah, the same stuff sitting on your kitchen counter. You sprinkle it on fries, you dump it in pasta water. But according to Edgar Cayce, this everyday mineral is nothing less than a spiritual power tool. And once you hear this, you'll never look at a salt shaker the same way again. In 1936, a mother brought her dying child to Cayce. Doctors had given up. The boy couldn't walk, couldn't talk, couldn't even move. Cayce calmly told her, Add salt to his bath. 3 days. That's it. 3 days later, the kid was sprinting around his house like he just chugged a Red Bull. No medicine. Just salt.
Just salt.
And that was only the beginning. Because Casey claims salt isn't just healing, it's divine technology. He called it crystallized memory, a physical blueprint of creation itself. Imagine that, every grain of salt carrying tiny atomic prayers that vibrate at the same frequency as human consciousness. When it dissolves in water, according to Casey, it literally builds a bridge between the physical world and the spiritual realm. And here's where things get wild. Salt isn't just seasoning, it's soul seasoning. Your tears, packed with spiritual salt. Your brain, floating in salty cerebrospinal fluid, fine-tuned for what Casey called soul communication. When that balance breaks, you don't just feel tired, you feel spiritually static. Like your soul lost the Wi-Fi signal. Even the Bible is loaded with salt codes. When Jesus called his disciples the salt of the earth, Casey said it wasn't a metaphor, it was an instruction manual. Salt was the anchor keeping divine souls connected while walking in human bodies. Casey's patients reported miracles, salt baths that woke people from comas, salt water that erased trauma, even techniques to unlock past life memories. He warned that salt wasn't just about food, it was about remembering your mission on earth. So next time you reach for that shaker, pause. Because what if you're not just seasoning your dinner, but activating?
Yo, the secrets to salt.
You never want to say, I will have or I'm going to have, because if you do that, it keeps it in the future. If you say, I have a wonderful new apartment, and you're living in a dump, it doesn't mean that this is not a true statement. It means you are planting the seed that will germinate and grow and become the new apartment. If you think for a moment, when you put a seed in the ground, you do not get instant tomato plant or instant strawberries or instant oak tree. That seed goes in the ground and it has to germinate. It breaks open its little shell and little roots begin to go down and it gets nourishment from the earth. And only then does the first little shoot come up through the ground. Now, when we're doing affirmations, too often people say, well, that isn't $1 million, and they stomp on that first little shoot. Doing affirmations is like planting a seed in the ground, and watering it is like repeating your affirmations. And you just keep doing them, and you keep doing them, and you keep doing them. Everything happens in the perfect time-space sequence, and we want to trust that, and we want to know that.
I need y'all to understand the significance of how much sound manipulates matter. Look at what bass does to the trunk of a car.
Crazy.
It's literally pushing on it. It's moving it around. And the same thing applies for water. Sound moves water and makes it make shapes and patterns. This is called cymatics. Cymatics is the study of wave phenomena, particularly sound and their visual representations. In short, cymatics is the study of how sound itself creates and manipulates physical matter. I want y'all to take a close look at this image. This is our DNA. This is what DNA looks like. And since DNA is three-dimensional like everything else, when you look at DNA from the top down, it makes these shapes and patterns. Do y'all notice any similarities? Look over here on the left. Those are church windows. Look right here in the middle. That's our DNA viewed from the top down. And look right here on the side. This is cymatic frequencies. Stuff that happens when bass hits water. It's all the same exact thing. Here's another one. Look again. Look at the top. Every time you say a vowel, that's the physical representation of what it looks like when you say A, E, I, O, U. Then you look in the middle. Look at all the religions and cultures throughout history. All their depictions of windows and things that they put on their architecture. It's cymatics. Everything is cymatics. Everything. Sound, vibration, it's everything. It creates everything. Y'all know when monks meditate and they be like, Om. Do y'all know what Om means? What is Om in spirituality? It's the primal sound. Ohm is literally the sound the universe makes that we don't hear every day. Life itself, just existence, it makes a sound that we just don't hear. In religions, it is believed that God created the first sound, and therefore Om is the seed sound of all of creation. In Hinduism, Om is a sacred syllable. It is a powerful mantra representing the universe, ultimate reality, and the cycle of existence. Life itself is simply sound and nothing more. Genesis chapter 1 verse 6, and God said, let there be a firmament in the middle of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. So God spoke, created a sound, and created all of life. Life is not physical. It's nothing but a sound.
Yo. Sound is crazy, right? When you think about it. And I also think sound is how, you know, we had the mud floods, because look what sound does to dirt. Just go look it up, you know what I'm saying, and see what certain types of sound waves can do to dirt and mud and the ground. And if it can do that to that, it's like there probably was sound wars back in the day, you know, frequency wars. We're having frequency wars right now. We just don't know it.
They thought that we stayed blind forever, but the children of the sun, the ones they tried to erase, we're remembering, and the world can feel it. The banks are collapsing, government is fumbling, false prophets falling, everything built on lies is crumbling. The truth doesn't need marketing, it needs time. The weather isn't natural, food isn't real, and half of what they call news is a psychological warfare. They've turned rituals into religion, spirit into superstition, and sold back God in pieces, with rules and a middleman. But we've always known, in our blood, in our bones, in silence, Africa is not poor, it's pillaged. Our minds are not weak, we've been poisoned. But the cleanse is here. Our ancestors are watching. They've sent distractions to keep us asleep. They fed us war, drama, gossip, and fear. Taught us to hate what made us powerful. Our intuition, our connection, our unity. But we're no longer begging to be seen. We are the vision. We are the prophecy. And the spells are breaking. To all my sleeping sun people, it's time to wake up.
Time to wake up from them spells.
When your energy is right, things literally will just flow to you. Life really is about frequency and vibration. Your mind is literally a magnet for specific frequencies and vibrations, because you yourself are also a frequency and a vibration. So whatever it is that you desire, you need to understand that thing has a specific frequency or vibration. And if you yourself don't match the frequency or vibration of that thing you desire, it literally will run away from you. It literally is impossible for you to have it. Rather be a place, a thing, a person, it's literally gonna repel itself from you. We don't live in a physical world. We live in a spiritual world. The whole idea of physical is an illusion. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the universe, you need to start looking at it through frequency and vibration. Stop perceiving the world as physical. This is not physical. Physicality is not real. The mental plane existed before the physical one. Everything in the physical world is simply a byproduct of the mental realm. Frequencies, vibrations, sounds, this is all there is. There is no physical. So when it comes to the things you want, the things you desire, the things you wish to become, you have to think of them in a non-physical way.
Yo, he ain't lying. Everything in this world is either frequency or vibration or both, you know? Even light is just sound or vibration or a certain frequency moving at a certain bandwidth, and it creates light. You know what I'm saying? So, man, something to really think about. But yeah, these are some of the most spiritual and enlightening TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.